Welcome back, guys. We're now on the second game of the Goodfriend versus of the MSL Group E round of 32. Keep getting that wrong, but whatever. So now Goodfriend versus Shark today. This is going to be a really nice matchup on the map Athena. Really interested to see how this plays out. Shark, I think he was primarily a 2 versus 2 player, but he is rumored to be the person who did discover the mutalist stack trick with the Overlord. So I think he's got some pretty good meter harass. We'll see how this plays out. I don't know how good his late game is or anything. I really have not seen too much of him. But let's see how this plays out. Goodfriend's having some team issue problems. He just recently switched teams, as has many other players. Goodfriend was demoted to the how do I say this? He was demoted to the practice team, I think, on the KTF team for some fight or something. I don't know. It was some kind of disagreement inside the KTF team. And recently, he's just now in the Istro team. So he recently has switched teams. We have not seen a lot of him for the recent months, and he's a very solid player. But the one time he was able to actually make an achievement, he got second place to Jelizerg in a game he really should not have lost. So I think as he progresses through this tournament, if he does manage to get into the round of 16, his nerves are going to be shot because he does not really seem like a player who's confident in himself as he progresses through the tournament. But he's a very solid player. But I think I'm having a few doubts about him just due to the team problems and team issues he's been having recently, maybe affecting his gameplay right now. Scouting drone going out, 12 hatch, standard build so far. No proxies yet, so not too much strange things going on. We see one barracks so far. I would not be surprised if Goodfriend goes for one barracks expand. I really want to see how this map plays out for Terran vs Zerg. I have not yet seen a Terran vs Zerg on this map, so very interested to see how this happens. You can see a spawning pool being made right there. Very nice choice by Shark. If you saw in the beginning of the game, I think that mineral was very, very slow. The unit pathing was very bad. So by placing that spawning pool there, really improving the time, that it really improves the efficiency of that drone. So SCV coming out here, maybe chasing away the drone, maybe going to make a command center. And right now, we just see 2 hatch build. No third hatch yet. Pretty standard. Goodfriend's only got one barracks, but he is going to make his command center very soon. There's the third hatchery right there, as well as the extractor. So looks like he will be going. Shark will be going for a standard macro build, as well as Goodfriend. So no super aggression like Quan Ro, which would have been very interesting to watch. I'm really wondering what happened to Quan Ro recently because haven't seen him in a very long time. Command center now going up, and very interesting because I think at this point he's Goodfriend will be in the lead. I think the rush distances are kind of far on this map, not extremely far, but definitely not going to be able to. It's definitely going to be kind of safe. Just to be able to do that. Scouting SCV is almost going to go down. Goodfriend really wants to keep that alive, just so he knows when the lair comes up, when the timing is, or if something weird is going to be made by Shark. And Goodfriend doing a good job keeping his SCV alive. Refinery and second barracks going up, as well as an academy. So fairly standard so far, as I've said. Scouting SCV does go down though, and as soon as that goes down, the lair is being made. But even though Goodfriend did not see when the lair was being made, it's pretty much assumed. There would be no reason for a Zerg not to go lair, even if it was some kind of all-in. It really, 99% of the time. But a second SCV coming in, and it's almost going to be able to get in. It looks like this drone might be able to pick it off. Good job there by Shark getting it off. Goodfriend clicked on a mineral before his first SCV died, so he was almost able to get back in, but Shark luckily had a drone coming and was able to pick it off. The Zergling's going to check out the Marine count over here. Not going to be able to do too much damage. Just going to see what's going on, see if he's going to have to worry about anything. But speed, he has speed, so he's going to be able to try and pick off a few SCVs, maybe maybe engage a battle with these few Marines. And now he's going to damage the command center. Command center has to be lifted. That expansion is neutralized. I would have thought Goodfriend could have moved out. It's just that it would have weakened his push a lot. I think right now he's really depending on a sunken break because he's saving his Marines. He does not want to lose a single Marine. So while he could have saved that, I think he's just really waiting for those medics so he can effectively deal with these Zerglings. Had he moved out earlier with just Marines, he probably would have lost, maybe half of them. So he would not have been able to put pressure on Shark. So see it's it's just one of those moves. You can see creep colony being made, and if Goodfriend plays it right, he may be able to do a timing sunken push. But he has not yet opted to get any upgrades. Does not have an engineering bay up yet, and does not have turrets up yet. So we'll see what he does. He's getting scanner, and these Zerglings now just threatening a Ling stab, trying to delay the push out for Goodfriend. Really nice move again. Looks like Shark is going to take a third expansion down here. Yep, he's going to take a third expansion right here. Generally, after you get the third expansion, it'll be the time to get the hive after you get some lurkers out. Not sure about Shark's playstyle. There's definitely different kinds of playstyles. There's some people who like to get hive super quick, get those defilers out and abuse them as much as they can. And there's some people who like to just play lair tech for a very long time before going hive. Both of them work well. They're just different playstyles, and definitely there's just different weaknesses and strengths to both of them. 9 mutas being made right now. Going to be able to do a little bit of harass, and those original Zerglings that Shark made, doing a very good job of delaying those Marines from doing any kind of pressure. So first 9 mutas are out. We'll be able to do a little bit of harassing now, and we'll see how good Shark is at doing this harass. Goodfriend seems fairly prepared. Got a couple of turrets everywhere. His main army is not inside his base. He is getting a factory now, though. And here comes the 9 mutas. There's 3 turrets here, so they're going to be forced away and repelled. So I don't think the mutas are going to be able to do too much damage other than just pressure, kill off a few stray SCVs. He's going for this middle turret right now, and